Hey guys, you go Crave here with some ultrawide footage for Hogwarts Legacy. So Steam says I put in about 15 hours, but I've only really played about maybe 10 hours or a bit more, as the other hours were spent really just to find the best settings that at least pushes frame rates as high as possible without sacrificing too much in terms of image quality. Now, there are image settings and resolutions to consider, but if you have something in the range of a 3060 Ti like me and want to run the game on 1440 ultrawide, you're going to have to make some compromises as this game really is not that optimized. The developer might roll out a patch on release day, or my GPU maker might release an update, but as of the time of recording this, some adjustments were made. So ray tracing is definitely off the table to get some smoothness out of the experience. Don't think about going for ultra preset if you want to hover in the range of maybe 50 to 80 FPS. In testing, the upscaling technique is really the big deal, as I normally, well, at least in my mind, I normally just default to DLSS. So DLSS to performance, or setting DLSS to performance or ultra performance helps, but not by a whole lot if you want, to set the game to high settings graphically as your preset. So you'll still experience frame drops every now and then you get, of course, the stutters. I tried FSR on both versions of AMD's implementation, but the experience was still close to DLSS. So the problem I also noticed is that GPU usage was always maxed out. Out of curiosity, I eventually went with Intel upscaling, and that made a difference. With high settings preset and one or two settings to ultra, of course the population setting to medium, I can get averages in the range of 50 to 80 depending on location. Frame drops would be in the 40s, my GPU usage hovered in the 85 to 95% range, and that really helped with the experience. Image quality won't be as good as Nvidia or AMD's upscaling techniques, but it's not bad. So try it out if it's something you like. Also, as of this time, cutscenes are pillar boxed, or you see those black bars on your sides for ultrawide. You can find a fix on GitHub, but it involves saving files in your game directory, so it may not be everyone's thing. So just search and you'll eventually find that fix. Anyway, I'm really having fun with this game, especially now that I have a better visual experience. The developer could have done better with the PC implementation like what they did for the PS5, but now I'm really just happy to be immersed in the wizarding world. Now, I'm not a big fan like my wife, but I read nearly all the books, I think up until book 5, and I've watched all the main story movies. So far, and right now, there's still a ways to go in the game, this is a really good adaptation of the Harry Potter universe. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Potato! Stupid!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
And let him do more of it. Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Stupefy!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Repairer. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Repairer. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa!
Nicely done!
Accio! Incendio!
Good one!
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio!
Next time, perhaps!
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
That's it! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Confringo!
Act like a winner.
Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Come on! Stupid one! Stupid one! There goes Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Leviosa. Stupid one.
Confringo.
Stupid one.
Confringo.
Stupid one. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Stupid one. Leviosa. Incendio. Stupid one. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it! Revelio. Where might this lead? Revelio. Revelio.